Today is a day my family has thought about very often over the last 14 years.
Yeah, that was the brother of Ashley Okland, a 27-year-old realtor who was gunned down in West Des Moines, Iowa in 2011. And now after 15 years, a crack in that cold case. Ashley was shot and killed in broad daylight, hit twice at close range while hosting an open house at a townhome development. That brutal murder rocking the town, sending shockwaves through the real estate community as well. And now a break in the case. 53-year-old Kristin Ramsey now charged with first-degree murder in the death of that realtor. Newly released court documents showing Ramsey was spotted at the scene. A witness claims to have heard two loud noises outside of the townhome, then saw Ramsey outside speaking on a phone. Now, police say Ramsey did not call 911. Ramsey has been interviewed multiple times in this investigation, and she's allegedly given conflicting versions of her whereabouts during the time of the shooting. She's now being held on $2 million bond. Joining us now for a closer look at this case, national trial attorney Madeline Somerville. Madeline, it's good to see you again. I'm interested, if there was an eyewitness all of this time, why did it take 15 years to make an arrest here?
It's a great question, and sometimes that's just the way that it happens. It's very difficult to track people down, and it seems like it wouldn't be in a day and age now where it's so easy to get a hold of people. It's technology is easy to use to try to track people because there's cameras everywhere. If this happened 15 years ago, it was comparatively impossible, right? So using the technology that we have now, it makes things a lot easier to be able to go back, look at these cold cases and figure out what might have actually happened and to actually find a witness like the one that we found here.
Officials say there were already inconsistencies in Ramsey's story. Why wouldn't that be enough before this?
Well, I think with the inconsistencies in her story, it it always makes her a suspect. And the problem is that when you have people, right, human beings conducting these reviews, some people use their instinct and their intuition and they say, well, we think that this person might be someone to look into or not. It's a matter of their discretion. And so when people use their discretion in a way that it causes them to make a mistake, right, we all suffer. But that's just the name of the game, right? You train the people as best as you possibly can so that they make the best decisions possible for the case, but sometimes that just doesn't work out.
What can we expect now from the prosecution?
Well, I know that today the issue was with the bond hearing. So, with the witness's statement that we heard, which was that we literally saw her driving away from the scene and not have called 911, she is a flight risk. And so, it absolutely makes sense that they would not lower her bond and they would not allow her to leave because she is somebody that they would expect to leave. So, what we can expect from the prosecution is trying to move as quickly as possible because they're going to get constantly bombarded by the defense with requests for things to try to move this along faster because she is in jail, right? And she might be forever in the future, but if not, then this is all time that she could have been living her life. So they will be pressured constantly. So it looks like they will be moving as fast as possible to do what's called discovery, to get all the evidence and items needed to be able to make the case that they need to and to talk with all the witnesses that they're planning. They also need to anticipate objections and arguments that will come from the other side in anticipation of trial.
Yeah, really appreciate your insight here. Madeline Somerville, good to see you again. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.